Your new camera is fire.
So I've spent the past couple of weeks trying to come up with a video idea. I watched a couple movies and thought I might try something with that. Juno was a great film that I watched for the first time recently, and I thought it might be interesting to analyze it in 2026 and see how it reflects on society today. I sat down to start writing, and as soon as I realized I didn't have many thoughts beyond surface level. I think Juno is an interesting character who's afraid of growing up, so she acts like a kid. Paul is a sweet guy that reminds me of some people I knew in high school. But I don't think I can make a whole video on Juno, at least not right now. Juno is not the first film I've struggled to do this with. There was a new Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, which was fantastic by the way. There was also Jurassic Park and Marty Supreme. Basically I tried to write for each of them, but I couldn't get more than maybe a paragraph at best. So I thought to myself, what am I even trying to do? I don't think I want to write about these movies. I think I just want to write about them. And that was a really powerful thought to me. I've heard plenty of times about artists who claim to need to make art. They describe it like their life depends on it, like it simply flows out of them. I don't feel that way. I began to wonder if I had a need to create or simply just a want. In a recent newsletter from Mini Philosophy, Johnny Thompson writes about the human need to create. He basically goes on to describe how humans have this desire to associate meaning with everything. Everything has to have a deeper meaning that connects to something greater. He tells the story of the composer, who after spending months creating what he believes to be his masterpiece, shows his work to his friend, who only replies with, "Lovely, but what does it mean?" The composer sighs and plays the piece again. I guess the point is not everything needs to have some deep convoluted meaning. Sometimes art is just art, and it's there to entertain or invoke an emotion or just be a release of energy from the artist. In the same newsletter, neuroscientist Rachel Barr offers her perspective on the matter. She says, quote, "Humans create because it's innate. We have very complex inner worlds. We went through all that social evolution that gave us detailed, rich, episodic memories in these very complex emotional landscapes. So we need to figure out what we're feeling and express it. And art and creative activities are the languages we use to do that. You're taking what is often inarticulatable about human experience and turning it into something that's tangible, that you can look at and understand. Better yet, you can show it to somebody else. This is what I'm feeling." I think this newsletter really helped me open my eyes to what art is, but my desire to create still feels performative at best. I don't know if I'm supposed to be creating something or if it's something I genuinely want to do.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I think my desire to create comes from idolizing creators. My favorite people make really cool things that I've spent my life consuming. I think being an artist is the coolest thing ever, and I'm jealous some people can do it so easily. I think I also feel insecure that sometimes I have nothing to say, and that makes me invaluable. But I think I've grown enough now to realize I don't have to say anything at all. That's enough. I don't know if I consider myself an artist, but I do want to have fun. I do want to make things for the sake of making them, and I do want to enjoy the process without feeling pressure to do so. And even if my creations mean nothing at all or reach no one, that's okay because I still made something. I've also come to realize it's okay to just want to make stuff. I don't have to need it. I think my life is more balanced that way, and I can enjoy what I do a little bit more. So maybe I will make a video about Juno or Marty Supreme or something in the future, but for now all I can do is work with what I got in my head.
What are we doing right now?